I know this isn't usually the type of video I make, but I kind of wanted to give this thing a try. I wanted to try to review some like tech stuff because I watch a lot of tech YouTubers and I always kind of wanted to give it a go, but I never had something to review. But that has changed. My mom's an actress, and now that you can't really act all that much now because of COVID, there's a lot of voiceover stuff she does, and she had to join this Zoom meeting with all like a bunch of like voice recording stuff, and she connected her headphones into the mic, and I don't know what happened. It was just this noise came out of nowhere. I probably something up with the wire. Said, "Hey, can I borrow your headphones?" I said, "Of course, that's perfectly fine." And then she used them and came back and said, "I need to get those headphones." So the next day she was looking at Best Buy's website and she wanted to pick up these. And then she said, "Hey, is this the right brand?" And I said, "Sure." But I also saw these babies for like $30 more, which normally these are like, I think like $100 more. These are like $300. These are only like $330 on the website. So she told me, "If you let me use the QCs, I'll get you the more expensive kind." And I said, "Sounds awesome." And I reviewed them.
Now let's start off with the unboxing experience. Already, I love just opening boxes like this because, you know, the boxes always feel really high quality. It feels like you're opening a present. It's like you're really getting psyched up to open something, and then when you open it, it's always great. Before we get to the headphones, let's put those to the side for now. We got this thing, which I never knew what they do. Then we got this manual that took me an embarrassing amount of time to figure out how to take out, and I'll probably never use because half of it's in Chinese anyway. Alright, but you came here for the headphones, so let's open them. The case is hard, but also soft. It's kind of a cool balance. It's not stupid like soft cases, but it's also like not super hard, like obviously hard cases. Oh, there are the headphones. Oh, they look so beautiful. Oh, look how they look. Oh, man. I just really love the blue color. I like it, the R and the L inside the cups. I think that's really helpful. It's really like high quality material. Oh, I think they look great. We'll get to those later. But we got this little diagram that shows where the touch controls are. And then underneath there's actually a pouch that's magnetic. Oh, look at that. And we got a charging cable that I probably never use because I have USB-C cables anyway. Then we got this wired charger, which actually has like a smaller than normal audio jack in it, so it can connect to the headphones in case you wanted to use it wired. Oh, they're really nice. First impressions, they just feel really nice in your hands. Yeah, it's quite obviously man-made materials, but the metal feels really nice. The silicon and that plastic, the good plastic, all of it feels really, really nice. But how does it sound?
Let's start with the good old QCs. I got these for Christmas and they're fantastic. I had been using them for a while until yesterday when I got these. The way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna say the cons and then the pros of one device and then say the cons and the pros of another device and then compare them at the end. Starting off with the cons of these things. The biggest problem I have with this device is when you're using the mic. Because when you put it on and it detects that you want to use the mic, it makes this beeping sound and then there's this horrible hissing sound. Here's what the mic sounds like. So this is the mic from the original Quiet Comfort ones. It's all right, but there's like a hissing sound that happens in the background. I'm not sure if this happens on the 700s. I'm gonna try that out now. Yeah, it really sucks. Get out of here. I'm just kidding, I love you. And then sometimes it takes a bit for that hissing to go away, just like in general, that shows up on your ears too, so that's not good. These have a tendency to desync after a while, like, okay, sure, it's Bluetooth, it's gonna be delayed by maybe like a 1/10 of a second or something. It's noticeable, like if you're looking out for it, but in normal terms, you would never really see it. But sometimes it really starts looking like this. So that's not what you want at all. The active noise canceling in this is great, but it's non-adjustable, I think. I might be wrong on this, but my Bose app that I downloaded, which I'm not a giant fan of, didn't pick these up. Maybe because they're a model from 2018 and they no longer support it, but who knows. Wearing these around the neck is kind of weird. Like, it almost kind of like chokes you here and you can't look down too much without it doing like this. And really the last only con is, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do this, but when you're wearing one with the noise canceling on, and you press against it like this, there's a super loud and painful, like really painful ringing noise you hear. And I'm guessing you're not supposed to do that, but still, it's not great. But that is it for the cons. Here are a bunch of the pros. Materials are natural. You get this, obviously this is faux leather, but it feels quite real. And this wool right here doesn't get uncomfortable on your hair at all. And probably my most favorite feature of this is the portability. Look at this, these things bend. Then you can have it this, and then when we put it in the travel case, the whole thing is about this big, which is tiny for headphones like this. I tend to go places a lot with these headphones, and having them easy to carry around is something that I would really like in headphones. The buttons on the sides are quite intuitive. You just flick this one to go on, this one's to go up, down, pause, and this one's kind of useless. It told me to set up something, and I never did it, so. Wearing these on your head is awesome. I love how these feel. They give you so much space. Look at this. Look how much space they give you. I have tiny ears, and so maybe that's not the case with most people. Look at my ears, look how tiny they are. But they give you so much space. Like, I am not uncomfortable in any way right now. Like, there is zero part of me that is not comfortable. Well, crouching like this isn't great for the camera, but I meant like head-wise. I really love the bass on these things. They pack a punch, and I don't know, it really, like, kind of, when you have a really long, strong bass, it can make the music sound great. I know there are headphones that are way too bassy out there that people like to hate on, but I don't hate on bass. I hate it when it's too much, but this isn't too much. This is a lot of bass, but it's a good lot of bass. I love it. That's really it for the QCs. Now, on to the 700s. Onto the 700. Just straight off, they look amazing. I love the way these look. These came in more colors. These came in more colors on the Best Buy website. I can get these in this color, black, silver, and then something called soapstone, which I didn't like as much. These only came in black and silver. Just starting off, these are more artificial materials. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm usually more of a fan of natural materials, but this is high quality. Like, you can tell this is high quality silicone. This stuff feels legit on it, so I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna go straight off the bat. These are not as comfortable. These are not as comfortable as the QCs. That's not saying they're not comfortable. These are still very comfortable. In fact, actually having it on feels nice because they have a lot of, like, it really pulls down in your head and really like just sits nice on your head. My main problem comes with the top, because this top is like really like, ugh, and like it like pulls your hair and it gets annoying. Another big problem with these is portability. These are definitely not as portable. This is as small as I can make the headphones. Like, come on, I have to carry these around. That being said, they are more comfortable to wear around your neck. They give you a lot more room. You can move your head around, and I don't know, this feels nice. And finally, when they're not like on your ears, they really bleed a lot. Like, if you take it off and you're listening to music, you can hear it like a speaker or something, but I mean, that's not a giant problem. Moving on to the good things about this. First off, the design. Oh, look at this. It's so beautiful. Those don't say that. Don't say that. These are very good headphones for treble listening. The top end of this is so detailed. I've never heard headphones that were this detailed on the top end. When you're hearing like crackles and like hi-hats and stuff with songs, God, it is so detailed. One of the first videos I watched with this was an MK video, and when I played, I heard this crackling noise. I was like, oh, that's not good. These headphones are crackling. No, that's a thing in the song that I never noticed with these. The touch controls are actually pretty good. At first I was like, oh, ew, that's not good. And then turns out I was using them wrong. You just double tap to start and stop your music or video or whatever. And then you hold, and it tells you how much battery you have left in time, not in percent. When you turn these on, it tells you how much battery you have left in percent, but these tell you just straight up how long you have with these, which I actually find much more useful than knowing the percent. The mic is so much better on this thing. They still got that little bit of compression, but all of that noise is just gone. This is the mic coming from the 700s. Already I can tell that hissing sound is no longer there. I'm gonna listen to this back and see how it sounds. And there's no hiss when that happens. This sounds beautiful. The active noise canceling in this is adjustable. You can go to the app and turn it off, but also you could just touch, wait, which button is it? If you double tap this, it turns on conversation mode, which uses the mic, feeds it back to the headphones, and so you can hear everything just like you'd hear with your ears, but without having to take the headphones off, which I think is actually incredibly cool. The treble versus the bass is a lot more noticeable in real life, probably as a result to the size. These are bigger, so they have more room for bass. After having used both of these for a while, well, by a while, I mean I've been using these for 3 months and used this for a day, I think I am going to use these. However, that is not to say I will never use these. I still love these things. Really, these can go either way. I just like the fluidity of this one better, I guess. So I think these were worth the $30 more than these were on the website. But if you see it for like $100 more, please don't get those. Please get these. These are still, like, these are better value for $100 less. These are like barely any less features, and I just still think it's great. So all in all, this video was actually a lot of fun to make. In a little bit, I'm going to a party. I'm gonna bring both of these headphones, and then I'm gonna like see how people react to them, and like see which people. Can you shut up? I'm gonna see which people like better, just in general.
Do you want me to say something?
Yeah, you're very loud.
Huh?
You're very loud.
Are we doing out of 10?
No, I mean you can. If
yes
you want.
or no? I can't hear you.
If you want.
Yes. Out of 10. Sound quality? Am I loud?
You are so loud.
9 out of 10 because I mean I can't really hear myself, so that's a bad thing, I guess. Comfortability? 10 out of 10. I don't know. My ears fit perfect like this, but my headphones, my gaming headphones, they're like, and it hurts.
How do they sound? How do they sound?
Oh, really good.
Like any
I
comment?
very much like them, and I like this like swooping thing.
All right, cool.
And yeah, they're very, very congested.
Comfortability?
8 out of 10?
Sound quality is like 9 out of 10. Practical wise, these are cooler. Like they can fold like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you like these product reviews kind of stuff, please let me know, because it was actually kind of fun to make. Only problem is they probably won't come out consistently because I don't get a lot of tech a lot. Like I just, that was like kind of a rare instance that I got a new thing for tech. I think now is a good time for you guys to look at my amazing setup. We got my lamp that I put a piece of paper over to soften the light. Ring light that held the GoPro about here. Also got the lamp going. This was cleared before, now it's a mess. So yeah, that was great. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye!